Good afternoon. All right. On behalf of Principal Rain at Pocomoke High School, Marine Corps JROTC, Chief Warrant Officer Ford Mooney, and I would like to welcome you and to thank you for attending our annual JROTC Awards night. At this time, please rise for the playing of the national anthem and the marching on of the colors.
Counter march. March. Colors. Ready, cut. Order. Colors.
Yes, in the back good, because I'm not big on mine. All right, good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. I would like to thank you all for attending, as Gunny already did, but coming from myself, it is a pleasure and an honor to have you all with us today. This is amazing. I don't think we've had more folks present for one of our annual award ceremonies since I've been here, so this is fantastic. At this time, I'd like to thank Mrs. Rain for showing up, the assistant principals, staff, and family members of Pocomoke High School, and I'd like to thank especially the distinguished guests from the organizations that support us, because without you, we wouldn't be able to do a lot of what we do, and I'll second that with the family members. Without you in support of your students, your cadets, your children here, we would not be able to do the things that we manage in this program. And then lastly, but not leastly, I would like to introduce Ms. McInerney. She's our boss at the Board of Education. So she wanted to take a moment to address you before we continue.
Everyone, I'm not Chief Warrant Officer's boss, but my name is Jess McInerney, and I'm the Social Studies and the JROTC Coordinator for Worcester County, and I get to support all the units in our county. What I wanted to present today to the unit was the academic trophy. Each year we give an academic trophy to the high school with the highest percentage of cadets that qualify for the We Excel banquet. It's intended to recognize academic excellence and leadership skills and how those two go hand in hand. Pocomoke has actually won this award 3 years in a row, which I think is very rare. 60% of the cadets in the unit qualified for We Excel, so that was significantly higher than any other unit. Truthfully, why I'm here is that I try to surprise Chief Warrant Officer Muni, Gunny Towns, and Miss Rain. As you probably know, they're very competitive people, so I try to go to different events to surprise them. Cadets, I also try to get Chief Warrant Officer Muni to smile, which you know is a little bit difficult sometimes. So that is why I'm presenting it here in hopefully a surprise manner. I just want to thank all of the cadets. This entire unit has earned this award, right? Even if you didn't qualify for We Excel this year, you've worked to support the unit, right? And in the future, you absolutely can focus on continuing your academic achievement. So Chief Warrant Officer Muni, if you don't mind coming up and accepting this on behalf of the unit. Yeah, it goes in the trophy. Trophy case. I'll see you next year.
This is all your hard work. Exit hurry to use the bathroom. It's right around the corner as you exit the main doors that you came in. Go around the table. If you get a chance after the ceremony is concluded, we have a list of what all of the cadets are to receive in little baggies and already organized and set out. that's probably one of the best groups I've had since starting here. In the front row, we got all of our seniors. So this is the most seniors we've had graduate since I've been here in 1 year. The next row is going to be all of our juniors, followed by our sophomores and our freshmen. I changed it up this year to symbolize, I want them to get used to the fact that as they go from the next year, 1 year to the next, that they're going to be in the bottom front row facing everybody up front, especially those that are coming to recognize someone. So, thought it was a good idea. All right, so between September of 2022 and today, our unit, these cadets, have racked up over 650 hours of community service. This month of May is probably going to be the second busiest month of the year. They've supported over 45 different activities. We've got 6 cadets. I'd like Gene Forville to stand, William Barninger to stand, Jerry Gardube to stand, Crystal Layfield, Janine Scott, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and Aaron Johnson's not here. 4 of them are going into the Army in the next few months. 2 of them are entering the Marine Corps. In September, when we first started this school year, our cadet strength was at 61. Between the end of first semester and the start of second semester, we've lost a few, so we're sitting at 51 right now. This is amazing because we've got about 45 or 46 out of that 51 present here tonight. Some things that I want to mention that contribute to the success that we've had over the year is that 65% of them, 32 out of 50, are involved in some kind of physical activity, sport, extracurricular sport for the school. Student leadership, we've got 2 bodies, 1 representative from the senior class, who's the senior class president, Mr. Gene Forville, and we've got Giovanni Caruso, who's going to be the junior vice president for the class. So student leadership goes a long way in our program. In all, cadets have competed this year in 2 academic competitions that were against the rest of the units throughout the Marine Corps. They've competed in 5 marksmanship matches that were within our region, or Region 1. They've competed in 4 drill competitions and 3 physical fitness competitions, which is amazing. So all of this that I'm discussing now contributes to where you see we're starting a legacy here at home. All right, and then we have 12 cadets scheduled for camps over the summer. Now that we're out of the COVID time, hopefully, fingers crossed for good, we are back to going to camps and sending cadets to student leadership camps, both beginner, intermediate, and advanced. And we've got 4 going this week, actually, in support of the Military World Wars, the American Independence Youth League Forum down in Jamestown, Virginia. So they're going to go for 5 days. We've got 1 that we're sending to Washington, D.C. Over the summer. That's the National League Youth Forum for National Security. And we've got 2 we're sending to National Drill Camp in Texas over the summer. We've got 4 that we're sending to Fort Union, Virginia, which is a Marine Corps Senior Leadership Camp. So overall, it's going to be another busy and fantastic year. All right, my message to the seniors. Your time is nearly up. In a blink of an eye, your 18 days that you have left on the books are going to go like that. Okay? Over the past 4 years, you've been given the tools and resources in which to be successful. My challenge to you is to actually do that. Go out and be successful. Never forget where you came from and all that you learned here. When you were overwhelmed or stressed out, always know that you have somebody to reach back to here at the school. Good luck to you and in all your future endeavors. All right, now for this awards and ceremony, we are going to introduce Matt Corporal Blauwater. He is going to be our narrator, and I'll be your clicker.
The Arts and Academic Ribbon is given to any cadet who participated in an academic interscholastic competition, maintained an A average in arts or theater, was an elected member of the National Honor Society, or achieved Distinguished Honor Roll or We Excel status. JLab team: Madison Biggers, Curtis Barbour Jr., Jaden Caldwell, Giovanni Caruso, Jose Castillo, Kanae Cooper Holland, Alex Delgado, Madison French, Amber Jester, Kylie Cruz, Kylie McCann, McKinley Ritchie, and Campbell Shea. Art and Theater with a final grade of an A, William Barninger, Jaheem Burrell, Madison French, Amber Jester, Kylie Cruz, Marquez Rue, Janine Scott, and Lucia Ryder. This is Giovanni Caruso, Zoe Hart, Amber Jester, and Campbell Shea. We excel Madison Biggers, Ethan Boyce, Curtis Broadwater Jr., Jaden Caldwell, Giovanni Caruso, Sapphire Cheney, Kanae Cooper Holland, Madison French, Kylie Cruz, Crystal Layfield, Jaden Mayette, Kylie McCann, McKinley Ritchie, and Campbell Shea. The Athletic Participation Award is given to any cadets who participate in a school sport. Renee Baker Robinson, Madison Biggers, Traquan Blake, Ethan Boyce, Curtis Broadwater Jr., Jaheem Burrell, Jaden Caldwell, Giovanni Caruso, Jose Castillo, Sapphire Cheney, Kanae Cooper Holland, Jean Forville, Madison French, Zoe Hart, Amber Jester, Kylie Cruz, Kylie McCann, Marquez Rue, McKinley Ritchie, Janine Scott, Katie Scudder, Campbell Shea, Janae Smith, Lamanda Smith, Malik Sturgis, and Lucia Wright. The band, drum, and bugle corps ribbon is given to any cadets who participated in a school musical group, including choir. It's given to Madison Biggers, Traquan Blake, Curtis Broadwater Jr., Jaheem Burrell, Giovanni Caruso, Janine Scott, Lamanda Smith, Kennedy Sneed, and Adrian Stowe. The Best Drill Squad ribbon is given to first-year cadets who achieve a first-place finish in either armed or unarmed drill competition or first place in personal inspection. It is given to Curtis Broadwater Jr., Jaden Caldwell, Kanae Cooper Holland, Kylie Cruz, Kylie McCann, and Kanye Reed. Hours of community service. It is given to Xavier Arnold, Renee Baker Robinson, William Barninger, Jeffrey Gomez, Madison Biggers, Traquan Blake, Ethan Boyce, Curtis Broadwater Jr., Jaheem Burrell, Jaden Caldwell, Giovanni Caruso, Kanae Cooper Holland, Alex Delgado, Jean Forville, Madison French, Jerry Gordube, Zoe Hart, Amber Jester, Aaron Johnson, Kylie Cruz, Crystal Layfield, Jeffrey Linda, Jaden Mayette, Kylie McCann, Brandon Perdue, Sean Powell, Kanye Reed, Marquez Rue, McKinley Ritchie, Cody Sample, Corey Sample, Janine Scott, Caden Scudder, Campbell Shea, Janae Smith, Lamanda Smith, Kennedy Sneed, Adrian Stowe, Bailey Supplick, Braden Taylor, Seth Ward, Wyatt Westbrook, Esteban White, and Julian White. The Color Guard Award is given to all cadets who have performed in at least 2 JROTC-sponsored Color Guard events or competed in a Color Guard competition. It is given to Curtis Broadwater Jr., Jaheem Burrell, Giovanni Caruso, Kanae Cooper Holland, Aaron Johnson, Kylie Cruz, Kylie McCann, Kanye Reed, McKinley Ritchie, Janine Scott, Caden Scudder, Campbell Shea, and Adrian Stowe. Cadets who have a demeanor and conduct worthy of special recognition, to include positive attitude, commitment/involvement, no adverse reports, and willingness to serve/aid others, and going above and beyond. Is given to Jaheem Burrell, Giovanni Caruso, Kanae Cooper Holland, Jean Forville, Amber Jester, Kylie Cruz, Crystal Layfield, Kylie McCann, Kanye Reed, McKinley Ritchie, and Campbell Shea. The Distinguished Military Training Ribbon is given to cadets who demonstrate outstanding proficiency and achievement in all facets of the JROTC program with no previous assistance. 11 and 12, Crystal Layfield, Mackenzie Ritchie, Janine Scott, Kaden Scudder, Bailey Sutherland. 9th and 10th, Curtis Broadwater Jr., Jaden Caldwell, Kanae Cooper Holland, Kylie Cruz, Kylie McCann, Kanye Reed, Madison Biggers, Traquan Blake, Sapphire Cheney, Madison French, and Adrian Stone. Distinguished Scholastic Achievement is given to cadets who maintained an A average in all academic subjects last semester, including MCGROTC, and can be in top percent class. It is given to Madison Biggers, Curtis Broadwater Jr., Jaden Caldwell, Kanae Cooper Holland, Madison French, Amber Jester, Crystal Layfield, Jaden Mayette, Kylie McCann, and Campbell Shea. Drill Team Ribbon is given to cadets who have participated in at least 2 official drill competitions and who are attending 90+% of all team practices. It is given to Traquan Blake, Curtis Broadwater Jr., Jaheim Burrell, Jaden Caldwell, Giovanni Caruso, Kanae Cooper Holland, Madison French, Amber Jester, Kylie Cruz, Kylie McCann, Kanye Reed, Mackenzie Ritchie, Janine Scott, Kaden Scudder, Campbell Shea, Adrian Stowe, and Seth Ward. The first year cadet Best Drill Cadets Award is given to drill team cadets who demonstrate superior performance in marching to include manual of arms, military bearing, and appearance. This year, the award is being presented for the most committed drill team practices and support of fellow cadets. It's being given to Curtis Broadwater Jr., Kanae Cooper Holland, Kylie Cruz, Kylie McCann, Kanye Reed, and Adrian Stowe. The Gunner/Gunny Physical Fitness Improvement Award is given to recognition of cadets who greatly improved his or her overall conditioning and fitness throughout this school year. It is given to Traquan Blake, Sapphire Cheney, and Caleb Murray. The Longevity/Fidelity Award is given to cadets who have successfully completed both LE1 and LE2 curriculum. It is given to Madison Biggers, Traquan Blake, Sapphire Cheney, Kiani Costin Planner, Alex Delgado, Logan Dye, Madison French, Jerry Uribe, Malik Sturgis, Seth Ward, Esteban White, and Julian White. Cadets who exhibited discipline and demonstrated excellent shooting skills in the prone and standing positions, qualifying as either marksman, sharpshooter, or experts. The marksmen are Traquan Blake, Cody Sample, Adrian Stowe, Malik Sturgis, and Bailey Sutherland. The sharpshooters are William Barnier, Madison Biggers, Ethan Boyce, Jaheim Burrell, Jaden Caldwell, Giovanni Caruso, Jose Castillo, Sapphire Cheney, Kanae Cooper Holland, Jeffrey Gomez, Logan Dyer, Gene Fortville, Aaron Johnson, Crystal Layfield, Jeffrey Linda, Jaden Mayette, Kylie McCann, Brandon Perdue, Marquez Brewer, Mackenzie Ritchie, Corey Sample, Braden Taylor, Seth Ward, Julian White, and Esteban White. The expert class are Alex Delgado, Madison French, Jerry Uribe, Zoe Hart, Amber Jester, Kylie Cruz, Kanye Reed, Janine Scott, Kaden Scudder, Campbell Shea, and Janae Smith. Leadership Award is given to cadet officers who display exceptional leadership qualities, discipline, character, military bearing, and military proficiency. It is given to Jaheim Burrell, Giovanni Caruso, Crystal Layfield, Campbell Shea, and Bailey Sutherland. The Orienteering Ribbon is given to cadets who competed in a sponsored orienteering event as part of a camp or during competition.
So for the orienteering ribbon, we didn't get a chance or an opportunity to get out there, and that was on me. But what it is cadets are given a map, a compass, and told that they got to run from one box to the next and find the right box. So my goal is that over the summer we can get spun up enough that we can be competitive against other schools next year.
Champion First Year Cadet Award is given to cadets who have consistent superior performance in all aspects of leadership education course, academic achievement in top 25%, including JROTC, and exceptional leadership qualities, discipline, character, military bearing, and proficiency. It is given in 9th grade to Curtis Broadwater Jr., Jaden Caldwell, Kanae Cooper Holland, Kylie Cruz, Jaden Mayette, Kylie McCann, Kanye Reed. In 10th grade to Caleb Murray, Adrian Stowe, and Marquez Rue. The Standing Cadet Award for Elite 2 through 4 is given to cadets who have consistent superior performance in all aspects of leadership education course, academic achievement in top 25%, including JROTC, and exceptional military leadership qualities, discipline, character, military bearing, and proficiency. It is given to William Barninger, Madison Biggers, Traquan Blake, Jaheim Burrell, Giovanni Caruso, Jose Castillo, Sapphire Cheney, Alex Delgado, Jean Forville, Madison French, Jerry Gordube, Amber Jester, Aaron Johnson, Crystal Layfield, McKinley Ritchie, Janine Scott, Caden Scudder, Campbell Shea, Bailey Suplick, Julian White, and Esteban White. Given to cadets who recruit at least one PHS student. The recruited student must stay in JROTC for one complete school year, be actively involved in all facets of the program, and abide by the JROTC Code of Conduct. It is given to Traquan Blake, Kanae Cooper Holland, Kylie Cruz, and Crystal Layfield. It is given to Alex Delgado, Jean Forville, Madison French, Zoe Hart, Amber Jester, Kylie Cruz, Kanye Reed, Janine Scott, and Caden Scudder. This school year, the max score is 300. Madison French with 248, Caden Scudder with 246, Amber Jester with 236, Campbell Shea with 228, and Alex Delgado with 225. The Student Leadership Ribbon is given to cadets who hold an elected offices in the school student body. It is given to Giovanni Caruso and Jean Forville. The Staff Non-Commissioned Officers and Non-Commissioned Officers Leadership Ribbon is given to cadet staff non-commissioned officers or non-commissioned officer who displays exceptional leadership qualities, discipline, character, military bearing, and military proficiency. It is given to William Barninger, Jose Castillo, Madison French, Jerry Gordube, Amber Jester, Aaron Johnson, McKinley Ritchie, Janine Scott, and Caden Scudder. 250 plus at competition and/or achieved an annual first-class physical fitness test based on age and YPFT order. It is given to Brene Baker Robinson, Madison Biggers, Traquan Blake, Ethan Boyce, Jaheim Burrell, Jaden Caldwell, Giovanni Caruso, Sapphire Cheney, Kanae Cooper Holland, Logan Dial, Jeffrey Gomez, Jerry Gordube, Zoe Hart, Aaron Johnson, Kylie Cruz, Kylie McCann, Caleb Murray, Brandon Perdue, Sean Powell, Marquez Rue, McKinley Ritchie, Cody Sample, Corey Sample, Caden Scudder, Campbell Shea, Janae Smith, Malik Sturgis, Bailey Suplick, Braden Taylor, and Seth Ward. And now the personal awards. The American Legion Scholastic and Military Excellence Award is given to Campbell Shea and Giovanni Caruso. American Veterans Award is given to one deserving cadet for diligence and discharge of duties and willingness to serve school, community, and nation. It is given to Giovanni Caruso. And understanding and appreciation of patriotism, love of country, and service to nation, desire and potential to pursue a military career, ranked in upper 10% of JROTC class and upper 20% of junior class. It is given to Campbell Shea. Award is given to a 12th grader, and upper 25% of the graduating class in all subjects demonstrated qualities of dependability, good character, military discipline, bearing, leadership ability, and understanding of importance of JROTC training. It is given to Crystal Wakefield. And presented by Ms. Pat Rowley. Commitment Award is given to one cadet who, in the opinion of the instructors, have exemplified by going above and beyond in regard to the true meaning of Marine Corps values of honor, courage, and commitment. It is given to Kylie McCann.
To Headquarters Marine Corps to go against every other school in every other region across the United States. This year, it's 1 year out, so the nominations from this year, we were hoping that when they're sitting in this front row next year, if one of them gets it. They're going to be nominated, they're going to have some work to do in the month of June. It's Jaheim Burrell, Giovanni Caruso, and Campbell Shea.
The Military Officers Association of America Medal is given to an 11th grade cadet who were in top 10% of the class, has an A average in NCJROTC, being an officer and being his or her junior year. It is given to Jaheim Burrell. For exceptional leadership. The Military Order of the Purple Heart Award is given to a deserving cadet who combined both military and scholastic experience with strong leadership skills and no previous recipients. It is given to Jaheim Burrell. It is presented by Mr. Calvin Mitchell. The Military Order of World War Medal is given to a cadet who excels in both military and scholastic activities, be in good standing in all military and scholastic courses, endeavor to serve in the U.S. in some capacity, and has committed to continue the program and for the next school year. It is given to Jaheim Burrell.
This award goes to a cadet who has, in the opinion of his or his or her seniors, superiors,
done the most to encourage and demonstrate the ideals of Americanism by deed or conduct or both, and who has demonstrated potential for outstanding leadership, sophomore or junior, who is enrolled next year, top 25% of cadets, and encouraged and demonstrated the ideals of Americanism. It is given to Amber Jester. Association Ribbon Award is given to 9th through 12th graders for recognition of his or her outstanding service and dedication to the MCJROTC program, academic excellence, and willingness to serve school, community, and nation with no previous recipients. For 12th grade, it is Jean Forville, Janine Scott, Caden Scudder, and Bailey Suppley. In 11th grade, it is McKinley Ritchie and Amber Jester. In 10th grade, it is Madison French and Adrian Stowe. In 9th grade, it is Curtis Broadway Jr., Kanae Cooper Holland, Kylie Cruz, Kylie McCann, and Kanye Reed. The Youth Roosevelt Medal is presented to 2 12th graders who are intent on military or college. Outstanding cadet recognized through their professionalism and academic excellence and dedication to the program. It is presented to Jerry Dubé and Crystal Layfield.
I was a U.S. Naval officer. My father was class of 58 in the Navy Academy, and I received my commission from the University of Washington in Seattle. It's a great honor to do this, and I visit. Pretty loud. It's a great honor for me to do this. I attend a lot of these awards, and I got to tell you, warrant officer, gunner sergeant, you all have set the standard, and this is an incredible, organized, and I'm sorry I'm hijacking. I love to talk. I'm just going to have a couple of things to tell your cadets. Again, this is also the largest amount of cadets that I've seen go into the service of units that I've seen. And gunner sergeant and warrant officer, there's a new top sergeant, Sergeant Sparks in Woodbridge. Maybe you know. He's just coming on board, and I think he would really benefit from your all's example. I also had plaques for you for the meeting we give. I'll just give them to you. I didn't get them out. See, I passed the sign on. Sorry, I was late. I had quite a ways coming down here. But I wouldn't miss these. I really wouldn't miss these. And I also wanted to say, I got 3 things to give you advice on, okay? As a former naval officer, I was a legal officer, electronics warfare officer, and you get a lot of other duties. But those are the 2 that I was really proud of. Being a legal officer in the United States Navy led me to work for the state. I worked for the Maryland Department of Transportation now as a compliance officer and investigator. Worked in that job for 5 years and collected $3.5 million for disadvantaged and minority businesses on the Eastern Shore. Contractors who have tried to take advantage of workers and not pay their subcontractors. So that's what I do now. And I want to offer to college or you're going to the service or whatever you do, find a mentor and use them. If you're going to college, one of the things I see is students don't take advantage of getting to know their teachers, getting to know your professor. Your professor wants to know you. They got that job because they want you to succeed. And if you step up and just go, they have office hours. And it's sad because they don't get visited. And if you go and visit your professor, I guarantee he will know who you are and he will help you succeed and be a lifelong friend. Also, you should mentor people. I mean, the awards and the recognition you received here today demonstrate that you can pass on those skills to other people in your unit or in life. When I think back to all the things I've done, the things I'm most proud of is bringing somebody up, finding a mechanic and training him so he could be the maintenance supervisor at Valspar in a factory, helping a young sailor get an appointment to the Naval Academy. Those are the things that you wash away everything else. Those are the things in civilian life. If you want to work for the Maryland Department of Transportation, it's the same kind of service. One officer will have my number, and I'll help you get a job there. I'll give any one of you a glowing recommendation for a job or admission to college. And I know a lot of you. So, I'm so proud of you. This really just makes my whole day. Cannot tell you. So, congratulations. Oh, one more. I also have a scholarship for Bailey Sutton. So I'm giving her my business card. So if you need any help while you're up there, let me know, okay? You got friends. Last one I'll share with anybody going on to college. If you didn't think you wanted a career in service right now, I was in a big shadow with my father. My father was like the Great Santini, which is an old movie, but if you haven't seen it, you should check it out. That was my dad, sports fan. And last thing I wanted to do is join the service. When I went to college, he was like, "Oh, come on, you go to the academy." Nah, I'm going to go to regular school. I'm going to go to University of Maryland and be terrible. But then I realized after I got into school, I said, "Hey, this is when the Iran hostage was going on." I said, "I think I need to serve my country."
Next is the Non-Commissioned Officers Association. It is given to the most outstanding NCO in the unit during the past school year. Consistency. The Reserve Organization of America is given to a junior or senior possessing outstanding competency and military skills and has contributed to the common good of the school, community, and nation. It is given to Giovanni Caruso. The Scottish Rite JROTC Award is given to a cadet who demonstrated Americanism by deeds of conduct through participation in extracurricular activities or unit-sponsored community projects and has demonstrated exceptional dependability, character, self-discipline, citizenship, and patriotism. The award cannot be bestowed on a cadet in his or her first or last year of the program. It is given to Campbell Shea. Or 12th graders exhibiting the highest standards of leadership, solidarity, bearing, and excellence. It is given to Caden Scudder. And presented by Mr. Lloyd Whitehead. USD of 1812 Army Bronze Medal is given to a 12th grader in a JROTC program in high school who has demonstrated qualities of academic excellence, leadership, military discipline, dependability, patriotism, and upright character in speech and habits, which exemplify the ideals upon which our nation was founded. It is given to Bailey Supplick. And presented to a cadet who has individual characteristics contributing to leadership in and out of uniform, has at least a B average in MCJROTC and C average in all classes, and cadets must be active in one extracurricular club or activity. No foreign recipients. It is given to Jose Castillo. And presented by Mr. Brian Sturgis. The Women Marines Association Ribbon Award is given to one cadet who was in their LE2 year, has a satisfactory record of academic accomplishment and citizenship, and one of the highest LE grades of the unit. It is given to Madison French. And now for the seniors' final thoughts, starting with William Barninger.
All right, before we get started, we kind of introduced this last year. We're going to give the seniors the opportunity to address the platoon. Also, anybody else in the platoon would like to address the seniors, this is the time now before they depart. But before we do this, if you're going in the Army Stand, I think we're doing something wrong. You start to sit down. Army, sit down. As passing off in tradition, you always give shelf eyes out. So you're going to carry on the tradition of justice on the town. We're going to have blood order. 1 minute each. So we're marking the say he has to get starts together. Who's next? Gomez.
Jeffrey Gomez.
There you go. Hey, we actually taught them stuff. Don't let this week. All right, Orville.
I got a pretty good speech, you know, it's not me. Every journey begins with a single step. If a new journey, you get lost, do not stop walking. If a new journey, the darkness comes, do not worry, for the sun will come. If a new journey, you are enjoying the sun, remember the night always comes. If a new journey you fall, get up and walk again. The journey is hard. You'll get lost sometimes, but remember, like one of the great Chinese philosophers said, life will not stop for you. There will always be times you just want the world to stop for a minute. I'm here to tell you, it will not stop. It never does. If you had a bad day, the world will continue to spin. If you had a good day, the sun still goes down. I'm here to tell you, live your lives the best you can, because the journey of life is hard. Only you can choose the path to where you're going and when you get there. I wish that you look back and here now and think, I had a good life. I want everyone to remember that, the good times and the bad ones too. because we are who we are. We can see all the good moments in life we lived and what we left behind. Remember, when we meet again, it's time for the story.
Oh, I'm not prepared to do it. First of all, I want to thank Bill and Gunny for doing the best they can and for teaching me a lot of life lessons. To the cadets, I'm close to you guys. I'm close to all y'all. Especially my fellow seniors. And I would like to thank my mother for supporting me in everything that I endeavored to do.
No words? Janine?
I was also not prepared for this, but I'm still reading the speech. This is one of my closest families. Even the seniors who left, who came back, and I made a lot of memories with y'all, and I've learned a lot, and I've taught a lot, and I'm still learning. And thank you, Gunny and Gunner. Y'all taught me a lot too. And it hasn't always been good, you know, there's hardships that we all go through at some point in our life, and I'm slowly learning that because I'm an adult, right? About to graduate, and it's scary, but I'm gonna look back on these times and I'm not gonna regret it. Not one bit. Not any bit. And I'm gonna miss every single one of y'all. That's all.
Shutter.
Hello, everybody. I just want to say thank you to Gunny for leading on this. Gunny leading on these past two years I was here. I remember me getting here my sophomore year. I wasn't here my freshman year because I stepped out of the Coast Guard. I couldn't move around a lot. I remember first getting here, I thought Gunny was going to start screaming at me. To do. Definitely made a lot of memories here. Definitely miss it. I plan on going to the Marine Corps after I graduate at some point. That's all I really had.
All right, before you depart, since you said that, you take this up. See if y'all change your mind, y'all get another session.
Hello, I'm Gunner's favorite, Bailey Duffley. I want to address my cadets first. As all you know, I'm going to be really emotional right now. You all remember when I lost my CO position. I cried like a little baby, because I'm a little baby. But I love all of you guys, and I'm proud of all of you accomplished. And I'm proud of what you guys helped me accomplish, because without you guys, I would not be where I am today. And I have a little advice for you guys. I'm sure you guys all have noticed that I have not been on very much this semester. And I can say that's one of my biggest regrets to this day, is not being part of the family anymore. Because I miss you guys so much. It's so hard being an adult.
Here we go.
Because I've experienced my adulthood. I want to thank Gunner, because he was with me through my hardest times. Because I am really proud of you. And he was there for my back. And I'm really sorry that I had this session. I miss you guys a lot.
Hi everyone, I'm not a senior, but I am a sophomore, and I have been here since my freshman year, and I just want to say that this is definitely a family to me, and I know, everyone keeps mentioning that this is a family, and it's because it is. We might not have a lot of people, but we don't need it to be a family. And like Brandon said, I'm lucky am I made to have something that makes saying goodbye so hard. So, everyone, all my seniors have a very good adult life.
Okay, so we are nearing the end. It says parting gifts on the screen because what I've put together on the table is folders for each of the seniors specifically. That includes a portfolio printout of everything they've accomplished in JRTC from their freshman year through now. It includes their JRTC completion certificate, which will follow them for resumes and applications and all that. They've got personal lanyards with medals and awards from us here at JRTC. And then they've also got the graduation stole that they're going to wear in about 18 days. Okay? So feel free at this time, I think that's it, to socialize with the cadets. For the cadets, Guy Grace's mom made cookies for you all. And again, thank you all so much for coming and spending this day with us.